Yo, let me see what we got going on here, man. Hey, it's the live reaction, man. What's good? Let me make sure everything good. Let me make sure my settings is Gucci. You know what I'm saying? I got the camera up here. Audio. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we good. We good, man. What's up, man? What's going on, A-Side family, man? How we feeling, man? How we feeling? We just had a very good night of boxing. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little disappointed in what Mel Charlo did. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to definitely come and put on a better performance, man. I knew the weight jump was big. Like, in boxing they do say one of the most difficult jumps in the sport of boxing is um is 160 to 168. And obviously we got a guy here that's fighting at one, what was it again? Fighting at one, damn, what was that? One my bad, 168. You know what I'm saying? So you jump up 14 pounds. You don't even make the welterweight, not the welterweight limit, but at 150 again, 14 pounds, bro. 14 pounds. That's it is what it is, man. I wish that we could have seen a better performance from Mel Charlo, but I mean, I guess it just is what it is at this point, man. Yeah, that was nasty work, man. But nah, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. I mean, I feel like we got some good performances. The night started off with Elijah Garcia and Armando Resendez. Garcia got that stoppage, man. Garcia a dog. Garcia one of them ones, man. I'm not even going to sit here and bullshit you, man. Garcia definitely he definitely got some go, man. Um, for me, if I could, I would love to see Garcia in there with Carlos Adames next. I think that'd be a real good fight for him. Um, but I also think that he need a soft touch. We seen him in there earlier this year against Vidal. Then we seen him right back against Kevin Salgado. Then we just seen him against Resendez. Obviously, two knockouts, one decision. Great prospect. Excuse me. Great prospect 2023 year from Elijah Garcia. Let him chill. Let him rest up. Give him a soft touch. Somebody that let me see. Let me see who I would say. Maybe give him like a Spike O'Sullivan or somebody like that. Somebody he could get up out of there real quick, man. And I would say put him in there with Adames, man. Um, we know that Maul Charlo is coming back on the Benavidez undercard against Jose Benavidez Jr. Um, I'm hoping that is going to be a defense of the 160 title. And after that, man, hey, man, he need to if he gonna fight Canelo, move up, fight Canelo, whatever he gonna do, man. But it's time for them titles to shake loose at 160. Definitely. Excuse me. Definitely time for them titles to shake loose at 160, man. Canelo, I mean, so again, that was a good fight. Good fight for Elijah Garcia. Second fight of the night, you had Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios put on a very good performance against your Danish Ugas. Man, I can't be mad at that, man. I like what Barrios was doing. That's a fight that I had predicted as well. I told people that Barrios was going to get handle business when it came to Ugas, because you gotta think, man, with Ugas, bro, Ugas fucking coming off a 16, 17-month layoff, a broken eye. He not really big on moving around the ring, and Barrios is a brawler. Excuse me, man. Yeah, I know what time it is. It's late over here on the East Coast. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Barrios a brawler. He liked to fight. Got a lot of knockouts. They could have stopped that Ugas fight. They really should have stopped that Ugas fight. It wasn't no reason to let him keep going with his eye in that condition. I'm sure he'll never fight again. I mean, that's just that's the Terrence Crawford Earl Spence curse, man. Once you fight one of them two guys, you're not gonna perform the same no more, man. Your performances is never gonna be the same after having to face one of them two guys. That's just kind of what it is, for real. Your performance is just not gonna be the same after having to go against a Earl Spence, after having to go against a Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Um, so again, he made easy work out of Ugas, jabbed them up and down. But let's talk about that Lubin performance, man. Let's talk about that Erickson Lubin Jesus Ramos performance, man. First of all, again, you got to shout out to Jesus Ramos' team. You got to shout out to his promoter because I don't think he should have been in that fight with Erickson Lubin. Personally, I don't. Lubin thoroughly outclassed him. Easy work. Outclassed him. Outclassed him. He outboxed him. He was Ramos wasn't able to get off nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Ramos wasn't able to really get off none of his good work. And like I said, man, Lubin he ain't look like he ain't have nothing on him, man. He ain't had nothing on him. He looked good. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, that's just that's just how I go, man. I'm gonna throw the link up here, man, just in case anybody wanna pop up, come up here, holler at me. How y'all feel about the fight tonight, man? Come on live with me, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yo, like I said, um, Canelo Alvarez. I mean, he looked good through 12 rounds. Like his last three fights, Bivol, Golovkin, and Ryder, all three. The difference between those guys and tonight was that you saw in those other fights with Canelo Alvarez, you saw fighters in Bivol, Ryder, and Golovkin. You saw them making Canelo fight for 3 rounds. I mean, excuse me, for 3 minutes a round. Um, when you oblige Canelo, let him fight at his own pace, let him do whatever he want to do. You allow him to preserve himself, engage with you. That's Canelo game, bro. That's Canelo game. You're not gonna beat Canelo at his own game. Charlo was gun shy, like he said in the post fight. Shit. Like he said in the post fight, he felt the power. He felt the power coming from Canelo, and he really didn't want to engage like that, man. I mean, so again, he got paid, he got a check, and looked like that's what he was there to get. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really put up no resistance, and again, maybe it's just my high expectation or expectation at all. Like I didn't expect him to come in here and just wash Canelo up, but I thought he was going to put some kind of formidable uh defense together. Now it all looks suspect. I mean, you give Canelo nothing but respect during the pre-fight. You don't say nothing tough, nothing out of the way. You don't sell a fight for real. You come with this calm demeanor, and then you get washed up. You get washed up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's weight classes for a reason. Um, we only see a lot of the best be able to make a jump like this and keep it going. So, hey, like I said, it is what it is, man. Um, a great performance by Canelo. He back in the win column. To me, hey, you ask me, this should move him up, a notch or two on that pound for pound list. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Again, I think the performance of the night got to go to Elijah Garcia. Through those rounds that he excuse me through Elijah Garcia rounds, man, he fought he fought a good fight, man. I think he does have some things he need to work on, but Elijah Garcia, man, that young boy cracking, man. That young boy is really cracking. He really cracking. He really know how to put them punches together. He fought a tough fucking guy. That wasn't an inactive guy either. He had just fought in what was that? February, March on the Max Sayo Figueroa undercard. So again, these guys was both active. Great fight, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm most excited about that Lubin situation, man. I see a lot of people saying that Erickson Lubin lost, man. Y'all motherfuckers, man. Hold on, man. A lot of people saying Erickson Lubin lost. Let me see. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it this time. Let me see, man. Audio. Let me see. Stereo audio. Let me see. That's my volume. Let me do that. I'm doing my stereo. I'm going with the stereo audio. Stereo. Reduce noise. This is what we going with. Yo, this is what we going with. Let me see. Let me see what it's hitting for. Let me see something, man.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
And that's the facts, man. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. That's definitely the facts. Um, Let me see what we got going on. That was. I hate seeing fights like that, man. Oh, you say you can't hear me? Karma says she can't hear me. Let me see something. My bad. Hold up. Let me see. Settings, audio. me see, Mike. Yo, can you hear me? Hey, Karma. I see you saying you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Let me see what we got. What we got? Speaker. You should be able to hear me good. Let me see. Drop a one in there if you can hear me. If you can hear me good, drop a one. My man Raf said, hopefully we stop with these type of fights. The only thing that get these fighters coming and wait to do is survive, or else they get slept. Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Nah, that's definitely a fact, man. Um, I don't like that. Karma, loud and clear, appreciate it. But nah, man, hey, that's what it is. Charlo, he got a check tonight. You know what I'm saying? And he got a check tonight. I would say that, man. But more important though, it's I don't think it's what Charlo do right now. I think it's what he do after this. Like, are you going to go back and fight Tim Tszyu? Obviously, you're not undisputed no more. Tim Tszyu is the WBO champion. He might have to go see Tim Tszyu. I would love to see him fight Canelo. I mean, I would love to see him fight Terrence Crawford next, right? Let's leave Canelo to Canelo business. The winner of the Benavidez and Andre fight is going to be the mandatory to fight Canelo Alvarez. Let's get that fight. Let's get that fight jumping. You know what I'm saying? I would love for Canelo to fight a Dave Benavidez or Demetrius Andre, guys that's really around that weight class. That's really going to put up a fight. Again, I mean, Charlo, for what is worth, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel a little robbed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my hopes was up. I thought I was gonna see this great performance. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like I was let down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain too much. I did think Charlo was gonna put on a way better performance than actually what he put on. But hey, I can't complain, man. I definitely can't complain. What they say, it is what it is. Hey, man, hey, I got 9 people in here, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's you know what I'm saying, let's go ahead and hit that like button, man. Let's hit that like button. Nah, man. Come on, man. Let's hit the like button, man. Let's turn this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Super chats is open. You want to send a super chat? Go ahead and do that, man. But let's get them likes up, man. You know what I'm saying? My man Raf said facts. Let's get back to the real fights. Let's talk. And you know what? What's next for Canelo Alvarez? Like, I really want to see Canelo in with David Benavidez next. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that Canelo took this fight. It's a lot of people that thought that Canelo would never take a fight like this with a Charlo brother, blah, 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 blah. But truthfully, I don't want to see Jermell Charlo next against Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to see Jermell Charlo go from Jose Benavidez Jr. to Canelo Alvarez. Let's not play that game. Let's not play that game. Let's not play that game at all, man. Let's again, Benavidez 100%. Canelo looked good tonight. He didn't look washed. You know what I'm saying? He fought 12 rounds strong. He got a knockdown in what was it, the 6th, 7th round? Whenever he knocked down Charlo, 6th round, whatever it was, he got a knockdown. He looked good. I'm not going to say he passed it. He wasn't ready to pass the torch. He moved his camp. He did a lot of things this go around. And hey, man, he did what he was supposed to do. You can't blame him. You can't be mad at him. You can't be nothing. He did exactly what he was supposed to do in there tonight. And I applaud Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Again, one thing about truth, again, this is A-side boxing, truth over narrative. I gotta get a truth. I really did think that Canelo was washed up. I thought that Canelo was washed up. I thought he was done. I thought that Charlo was about to put the icing on the cake. But guess what, man? I was sadly mistaken. I was wrong, for sure. I can't do nothing. I can't say nothing but admit the fact that I'm wrong. But I know it's some fighters in the wings. It's a David Benavidez there. It's a David Morrell there at 168. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple other fighters that got something to say at 168. You know what I'm saying? So again, we'll see what's next for Canelo. We like he was saying, we probably see him back out on Cinco de Mayo. Shit, you never know. You never know. You never know, man. Cinco de Mayo, we might be able to. Hey, imagine imagine Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez, Cinco de Mayo for undisputed. Canelo will be the man. Again, for me, I just want to see these guys fight these fights. I don't be wanting to see these mythical matchups with motherfuckers winning and all of that shit again. I think I fell for the sauce. I fell for the what they call it, the pull the rug right up under you. You know what I'm saying? I thought Charlo had a chance in this. Apparently he had no chance. No fucking chance, man. Hey man, I got some more people in here, man. Hey, let's hit that like button. Hey, let's hit that like button and get the let YouTube know that y'all rocking with A-Side, man, because
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
hey, that's a fact, man. Hey, let me know in here, please, man. Please comment. Let me know y'all with me. Please let me know who y'all think won that Lubin and Ramos fight. Let me go back to my scorecard. Let me go back to my scorecard on that one because it was a lot of confusion there for me. And I don't know why it was confusion there for some people, but I had that. Come on, let me see. Let me pull my scorecard up, man. I had the let me see. I already gave a scorecard. Let me go to my scorecards, man. Um come on, man. What we doing? It's tripping. Uh I had it. Let's see, give us good. I had it 118. I had it 118 Lubin, 110 Ramos. 118. Hey, cuz of shout out to RBZ. RBZ said he had Lubin, man. To me, that was the easiest call of the night. Well, you know what? Yeah, I mean, between that and obviously the Elijah Garcia getting a knockout, that's one. We seen Barrios win most of those rounds. I think he might have got hurt once or twice, maybe by Ugas. But nah, bro, Lubin put on a virtuoso performance, bro. Lubin was a matador out there. Jesus Ramos couldn't get nothing off. He couldn't establish nothing. He was trying to get pin Lubin against the ropes, but none of that shit he was doing was working, bro. And and I will say that was nasty work by whoever is in charge of them showbox stats, the show stats, the punch count. That shit was bullshit, bro. Them punch stats was trash, bro. Karma, you saying knock it off? You think Ramos won that? Karma, come on now. He definitely Beezy. He definitely boxed his head off, bro. I don't. To me, that was an easy fight to score. I gave Ramos 2 rounds for real. I don't see how like the crazy part about it is I could see if like Lubin was touched up. He never hurt. Listen, we seen Lubin hurt and we seen Lubin hurt in the Fundora fight. We seen him drop and hurt. We seen Lubin hurt in the Goucher fight. We seen him hurt. We seen him hurt in the Rosario fight. He got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Ramos didn't do nothing to him. He didn't do nothing. He didn't. I'm sorry. Like, again, you gotta listen. Boxing got a scoring criteria, and one of them criteria is ring generalship. Yes, it's 3 minutes in a round. If a fighter got you on the ropes for 30, a combined total of 35 to 40 seconds in a round, bro, it's still 2 more minutes and 15 seconds in that round. That's not winning, bro. That's not winning. My man Ralph said I had Lubin 8-4, 9-3. I mean, I could see a 9-3 somewhere, maybe. 8-4. That shit hard for me to see 8-4. He outboxed that boy. He outboxed him. And I think Ramos got a lot of upside. I'm not down on Ramos. I think Ramos got a lot of upside. He's still one of my top prospects that I like to see, shit like that. But nah, bro, he didn't beat he didn't. I don't even the poll, like the Showtime poll had 70% after the fight. They had 70% of the people had 70% of the people had Ramos winning that fight. I didn't see that. I ain't see that. She said 9-3, you begging it. Nah, Karma. Nah, Karma. I don't know. I did not. I can't find rounds for Ramos. And again, yes, I'm Haitian. She said this Haitian bias. Listen, Karma, tell me which rounds you have for Ramos. I'm gonna tell. Look, let me see. I gave Ramos. I gave Ramos round 3, and I gave him round 7. That was it. Round 3 and 7. Now I could see somebody else finding another round in there. Maybe two. I don't see that. But maybe you say you found 2 rounds and then you gave it to him 8-4. Bro, them scorecards is all over the place. But one of them judges did, I think, have it 117, 111. That's 9-3. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's look on BoxRec. Let's see if BoxRec got the number up. You know what I'm saying? I think them, that person, whoever win that belt, I mean, whoever win what's my man Mendoza and Zoo, they should fight. They should fight Lubin. But again, Lubin went that WBC route, so 9 times out of 10, he gonna have to maybe fight the winner of Crawford and listen, man. I'm gonna tell you what I really want to happen. I really want Errol Spence, right? I want Errol Spence to drop out of the Crawford sweepstakes. Let Crawford fight Mel. Let Terrence Crawford fight Mel. And I want to see Erickson Lubin versus Errol Spence Jr. That's really what I want to see. I keep telling everybody. I'm going to keep saying it. And I'm about to tweet it now. I want to see Errol Spence versus Erickson Lubin. You know what I'm saying? See. Erickson Lubin versus. Let me see. I'm putting that in there. I can't let that idea go to waste. I gotta put that in there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a fight I want to see, bro. Like 2 southpaws. One is a boxer, and again, I feel like let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for a little bit, right? So you take a Erickson Lubin, you put him in there against an Errol Spence. What does that do? Well, number one, you welcome an Errol Spence to the division. Number two, you got a top guy, right? That's younger than Errol Spence that could crack. I don't want to say the same because you know what? Errol Spence he got that thud in power. He don't got one punch power. This guy got a good jab. You know what I'm saying? I would love for Erickson and it's another southpaw and southpaw matchup. There you go, cuz another southpaw matchup. And if he could get past Erickson Lubin, I think he should take a rematch with Crawford. I think he should. I think that's the perfect matchup. The perfect matchup because yes, Errol Spence activated his rematch clause. Errol Spence did activate his rematch clause, but that don't necessarily mean that they got to fight next. That's the thing, though. They don't. Who said that because a rematch clause is activated that fight has to be next? Nobody said that, and I don't think that they're gonna fight at 147. Let them guys, let Boots start his reign at 147. Let Keith Thurman get Stan Jonas. And if I'm Keith Thurman, I don't even give Keith Thurman Stan Jonas. I give that to Mario Barrios, and then I'll make Keith Thurman fight Boots for the IBF. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Cuz said Luba could punch. He made that light heavyweight respect him tonight. Facts. And Ramos was on. And if you notice, Ramos wasn't even really letting his hands go in the center of the ring. He was trying to force Lubin to the ropes to let his hands go. That's the only time he was really Lubin was keeping him back. But them punch they had on the punch stats, they had Ramos landing more jabs than Erickson Lubin. In what fucking world? What was they watching? I don't know what them guys was watching, bro. I don't know what these motherfuckers was watching, but they had crazy work, man. Hey man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I got like 4 likes, man. Turn it up. Smash that like button, you heard? Hit that joint. They say, nah, man, definitely too slow, man. Definitely too slow. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see, man. They said Lubin landed 17% of his punches. That's crazy. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. The motherfuckers know what they doing too. They was look, the announcers and the commentators, they was trying their hardest to Lubin landing punches. They talking about Ramos. Steve Farhood gave Ramos, he gave Lubin the first round and he gave Ramos like the next 6. That shit was crazy. I don't understand that, man. I definitely I don't get that. But the right man did want to fight. A lot of times we sit back and we be talking about these fights and we always saying like, you know what I'm saying? The judges got it wrong or the judges robbed somebody. I think the judges got it right tonight. I think the judges got all 3 fights. The judges got it right. I they gave Charlo 5-9, I think, against Canelo. I gave Charlo 0 rounds. That was a clean sweep, 12-0 Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Another one in the books. Another one, easy work in the books from by Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. Let me see. I know my man Boxer at Gray said we wasn't gonna get no delays in updating Box Rec. So let me see. Oh yeah, no delays. Let me see. Here we go. No. All right, let's see something. Here we go. Here we go. Show this screen. Okay, if you can see the screen, I know it probably looks small as hell. Pause. But Erickson Lubin, one judge had it 117, 111, and that's closer to what I had. Judge Patricia Morse Jarman, she had it 117, 111 in Lubin. John McKay, he had it 116, 112. And Chris Milgore, he had it so 7-5, right? 8-4-9-3. Okay. I had it 10-2. This ain't that. I mean, again, every judge saw it the same way. Every judge. Now, would I like to see a rematch? No, not yet. My man Lubin got to get his just due, man. They can't keep fucking with my son Lubin like that. Lubin got to get his just due, man. Shout out to my man Kareem Boxing Room. Kareem was good, man. Check out my man Kareem page, yo. Nah, man, that was Lubin got to get his just due. I don't want to see no more of these weird ass matchups. Right now, what was that strap? Was that for the well, that couldn't have been for the interim title because Brian Mendoza is the interim champion who's about to fight for the WBO belt. So it's for that silver. So they supposed to have a crack at the title next, man. I wouldn't mind seeing Erickson Lubin and Terrence Crawford, you know what I mean, if it had to come down to it. But give me Lubin and Spence, man. Give me Erickson Lubin and Spence. Give me Erickson Lubin and Spence, man, for real. Let me see, man. What they saying? Uh yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, I like Barrios too, man. I like what Barrios did at 47. So hopefully, we could see Mario Barrios again. Oh, let me see. Kamel Moten too, and that was weird too. That was another weird thing that they did with this fight, man. Kamel Moten was supposed to fight right after. Let me go to the event because let me see something. If I hit event that was at the bottom. Let me see. Okay, Kamel Moten got the knockout. All right, cool. Let me see. Okay. You don't say when, it just say, let me see, about this fucking stream, box rec be tripping. But that's cool. All right, Kamel Moten got the stoppage. I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all, man. That's good money right there. Another Mayweather Promotions prospect on the come up. Um, I got a love hate relationship with the way Mayweather Promotions promote their young fighters. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like what they was doing with Richardson Hitchens when they had him. Um, Jalil Hackett. I think he being promoted well, or he being moved well. Let's say I don't think they're really promoting Jalil Hackett as much right now. I think he being moved well, but he not on TV. We not really seeing him fight on TV yet. I guess that's strategic for a reason. I don't know, but they got another guy over there on Mayweather Promotions, Jahan Ingram. If y'all know him from knocking out Rolly, but he ain't fight since last October. October what? 2022. That's pretty odd to have a 20, 22-year-old, 21-year-old prospect that's not fighting. We're gonna see, man. We definitely we gonna I guess we're gonna see. I don't know, man. I be wanting these prospects to be active. Like what's my son name? Um Trayvon Marshall took a loss. And I think we about to see Trayvon Marshall back ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see these fighters active, man. I like to see these guys real active. That way you see the best version of fights when these guys is active, man. You see the best version of fights, the best version of fighters. I don't think that Lubin and Ramos fight go like that if both of them guys ain't been active. You know what I'm saying? She said he did fight. He got the guy out of there in the first round. Yeah, Kamel Moten. Jackson. Yeah, Jackson Barber. Yeah, Kamel Moten. He did get that first round knockout. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I think that Lubin and Ramos fight don't happen like that if them guys ain't just came out. Just for what Lubin fought in June. He beat Luis Arias in June, and then obviously we know that Ramos was on the Benavidez Plant undercard as the co-main. Shit, they was building him too. I mean, putting him as the co-main for the Plant Benavidez, make him the co-main for Canelo and Charlo in Vegas. Shit, both fights was in Vegas at the T-Mobile, so they had some big plans for Ramos. And the way the announcer was talking, they was about to definitely snake Lubin up out of there. But again, that's my biggest relief for the night. I'm glad that the judges did what they were supposed to do, and definitely got them guys up out of there, man. I mean, they did what they were supposed to do and definitely judged that fight the right way. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. Because a lot of times it be so much bullshit in these fights and it make you not want to watch boxing. But at the end of the day, Ramos got to learn that you got to be able to fight in the middle of the ring. And you know what's funny? I had Jesus Ramos on my channel, and much respect to Jesus Ramos. Like, it's not a shit on Jesus Ramos party or nothing. But one thing that Jesus Ramos said to me that stuck out when I was interviewing him post the Joey Spencer fight, he talked about Joey Spencer not having a style. He talked about Joey Spencer not knowing if he was a brawler or if he was a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And I think those words came back to haunt Jesus Ramos tonight. Jesus Ramos, I think that he believed in his boxing ability so much that he just believed that he would figure it out against Erickson Lubin. And he never got the opportunity to figure it out. And nor did he take a different approach. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not about being a boxer or being a brawler, but sometimes you got to do what's necessary for the win. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily, not, let me not say easily. I'm not in there taking punches. I'm not in there throwing punches, but I feel like he could have switched it up. He could have tried to, jab with Lubin, throw the double jab, work off of that. You know what I'm saying? Try to take some angles. He was just trying to, hurt Lubin on the inside. That shit wasn't that's not going to get it. Now, if you ask me, I think they give Fundora a light touch and let Ramos fight Fundora. I'm okay with that. Let Ramos fight Fundora. You got a guy, another dark horse at 154 that should be that I'm expecting to hopefully move over to the PBC side soon is Charles Conwell. Let's see Jesus Ramos in there with Charles Conwell. You know what I mean? Another guy that's going to oblige, that's going to punch with you, that's going to oblige you if you're trying to scrap. Let's see that fight. You know what I'm saying? My man Rito, what's good? Hey, Rito, it's been a minute. Hey, see, this is why I got to start staying on this joint, man. I ain't hollered at my boy Rito in a minute. My man Rito said, Ramos showed he got no levels to his game. Thought Lubin went 8-4. Nah, man. Hey, go ahead, Rito. Commentators was wilding, bro. They was on that Fetty Wap, man. They was on that Rihanna Fenty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what them commentators was looking at, but whatever they was looking at, it was nasty work involved because ain't no way that they had Ramos winning that fight, bro. What did he do? Right. And this is what I'm saying. Like, you got a young phenom prospect, right? You got a guy, Erickson Lubin, that got dropped against Fundora, that looked it crazy against Fundora. In the fight previous to that, the Jason Rosario fight, he got hurt in the Jason Rosario fight. In the fight previous to that, the fucking Terrell Goucher fight, he got hurt in the Goucher fight. Jesus Ramos didn't hurt Erickson Lubin one time. Jesus Ramos was getting his he damn near got his eye jab closed. Now, what I had like for Erickson Lubin to listen to Kevin Cunningham a little bit more and kind of try to step on it a little bit more at the end, I would have loved for him to step on the gas. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, we're not gonna act like a boxing clinic. It's not a boxing clinic. Like, what that go with? He said nasty work. They was nasty work on the punch stats. They was watching the Joey Spencer replays. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Like I don't know what they was watching, but at the same time, it's a difference. It's a like, bro, like you got to be able to, like, for example, even with the Richardson Hitchens last week, and I said it and I posted about it. Like, was that my favorite? Is that the favorite performance I like to see from a fighter? No. But again, Lubin did what he was supposed to do. Outboxed him. It's Jesus Ramos' job to do something different, to drag Lubin into a firefight, to make it rough, for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that, you're gonna lose, and you should lose. I don't understand how people is saying that this guy won that fight. No fucking way. No way. No way. No way at all. No way at all, bro. Again, let me see. Again, like I said, I'm gonna be up here for a little bit longer, maybe like 10 minutes, 10 more minutes. I dropped the link in the chat. If you want to come live with me, you want to talk about the fight, which what you think was the fight of the matter of fact, what y'all think was the fight of the night? What y'all, I mean, I think clearly it was no, let's not say fight of the night. No, we're not gonna do fight of the night. Who do y'all think had the performance of the night? Who y'all think had the performance of the night? My man R. McKinnon, shout out to R. McKinnon, man. He said which one was Mayweather guy? So Mayweather guy name was Jermell Moulton. He was this was his pro debut. But he fought after the main event, so he was the swing bout. So we technically didn't get to see his fight. You know what I'm saying? So we are talking about him because he was highly anticipated. You know, coming out of the amateurs and all of that. We've been hearing about stories about him sparring grown men, stopping grown men, being in the ring with the best of the best. So yeah, Jermell Moulton, that was one that, and they could have put Goucher as the swing bout and let Jermell get on TV, man. We ain't had to see Terrell Goucher fight. Respect to Terrell Goucher, but we could have got the prospect. We could have got the prospect on that one, man. We definitely could have got Jermell Moulton on that joint, man. For real. We ain't need to see Goucher at all. But again, I think, like I said, that's kind of what it seemed like Mayweather promotions do with their fighters. They kind of keep them tucked up, keep them tucked in, and I guess when they ready, we gonna see them on the main card. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm not mad. I ain't hating. Just I don't know, man. I don't know. Not really I'm not really a fan of keeping guys in the tuck, especially when you only gonna let them fight 2-3 times a year. Now, if these guys was fighting 4, 5, 6 times a year, I would say yeah, keep them off TV because in a year or two they're gonna have 12, 14, 15 fights. But that's not the case. That's not the case in this new sport of boxing. That's not how the business operating. So at the end of the day, I feel like when you got a guy like, first of all, they need to tell Jermell Moulton to stop fucking cutting his hair bald. I don't know who's instructing Jermell Moulton at 17 years old to get a baldy, unless he got fucking some issues with his hair on his head, bro. Stop, bro. Stop telling him to cut his shit, bro. I don't know why he's cutting his hair, but my boy is too young to be cutting that shit bald, bro. No way. No fucking way. No way Jermell Moulton should be having a baldy at 16 years old. Or so, however bro is, bro. Yo, that's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 plus and I'm growing my hair back. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work. Jermell Moulton with a baldy. It should be illegal to have a baldy under the age of fucking 28 years old, bro. If you got a baldy and you 28 or under, that shit should be like a ticket. Like you know how if you driving in your car without the seatbelt, the cops will pull you over and give you a ticket. Like if you driving with a baldy and you 28 or under, you should get pulled right over and they should, hey, what you doing? Let me see ID. Oh, you 25, you got a baldy, huh? $200 ticket. And you gotta come to court, motherfucker. Crazy. My man Rito said, Jermell got to stop that R. Kelly shit, man. It's not 92. Word, man. Give him a fucking ticket. Driving while bald. You crazy? He said, yeah, can the Canelo we saw tonight beat every 168? No, hell no. He can't. That Canelo we saw tonight can't beat Dave Morrell. None of these guys could beat David Morrell. None of them. None of them. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I will put my house up on Dave Morrell to beat any of these guys at 168. None of these guys beat Dave Morrell. None of them. None of them. And Dave Morrell doesn't have a baldy. Fuck is you talking about? Nah, man. But again, dope night of boxing, man. I love it, man. I love it when a plan come together. Let's see what we got next week, man. Let me see. Let me see who we got next week, because I know it ain't gonna be as exciting as this week. See, look, man, my phone's so wired it automatically go to boxing schedule. Let me see. ESPN. Let me see who we got next week. Shout out to ESPN on the boxing schedule. I always click on y'all schedule. I like y'all's the best. Ooh, we got Lee Wood next week. We got Lee Wood versus Josh Warrington next week. Terry Harper, Cecilia Brækhus. I'm not really caring about these fights. Oh, we got Joe Smith and Gilberto and Zerto Ramirez. I like that. I like that for next week. Joe Smith, Zerto Ramirez. Let me see. Oh yeah, and my man Alantez Fox. He got what's my man name? Alantez Fox. He got Beck the Bully. He got Beck the Bully on the show tomorrow. I mean, excuse on the show tomorrow on a Golden Boy card, the Golden Boy / ESPN or whatever, the come together card for the Joe Smith and Zerto. So okay, and I think my guy, another one of my Jersey guys, Rayshawn Chant, is gonna be on that card as well. So that's a good card. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I think it's a card in Canada as well. Let me make sure I got all the deets. Okay, it's a couple fights next week, man. CP Freshmart, defending that strawweight title. Let me see who else we got. A Canada fight, but I think this is a women's fight for a junior flyweight title. Don't want to see that. Yeah, we'll see, man. It's all good, man. Hey, but listen, man, that was my post-fight reaction to Canelo Charlo. We'll be back with some more videos. We'll be doing some more things this week. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for my schedule. I'm trying to go live Tuesdays and Fridays now. We're trying to get that locked in. You know what I'm saying? Rock with me, man. It's A-Side Boxing. I know y'all rocking with me because
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
good night, y'all.